Namaste, yoga friends. Welcome to today's Kids Yoga Meets Astrology. My name is Doreen Foxwell, and today we have two energies to speak about that are happening in the world of astrology that we're going to tie into the world of yoga. And that's what we're here for, to bridge those two together. So today we have the zodiac sign of Leo the lion, starting. Happy birthday, Leos. We have just left the Cancer season and we're entering the Leo season. The glyph or the picture for Leo is the lion. I'm not sure if you can see the lion from here, but it's a beautiful adaptation of that, rendition I should say, and I have a little lion there. And the sun is shining on Leo for the next 30 days, I'm sorry. So Leos, this is your time to shine. What does it mean to be a Leo and bring in that Leo energy? Well, let me tell you, Leos are very dramatic, or they can be. They can be very loud. They can be very showy. They need to have the intention on them. This is the energy of Leo, but it's a great energy as well, because Leos, if you ever think of the Wizard of Oz, you had the lion, and the lion needed a heart because that lion was so loving. And that's something about the Leo energy. Leos are so loving, and if you have a Leo child, just know that they really feel things from the heart. So Leos, welcome to your time to shine. Next up on the agenda, that happens today also, is the planet Venus. Hello, Venus. This is a really pretty rendition of Venus. The planet Venus is stationing, meaning it's in between going direct and going retrograde. And guess when it's the most powerful? When it's right in that in-between energy. And it's the same exact day as Leo season. So, what does the planet Venus affect? Venus is also about love, the heart, but it's also about money. It affects money. So for kids, it might not affect much having to do with their money. But I can tell you as an adult, well, Venus really came into play yesterday for me when I had a major car repair happen very unexpectedly this week. And oh, did that hurt when it came to the costs of that. And so you never know unless you have had your chart done to see how things are going to affect you when there are planetary changes happening like we have right now. And when Venus just didn't quite stop, but appears to have stopped. And then it's going to go retro. Retro is when it gives you the chance, when a planet is in retrograde, it's when it's giving you a chance to really kind of look at the way you spend your money. Look at maybe you should do things a little differently. Or if you did not take care of something that you needed to take care of, you need to take care of it now. And that was exactly what happened to me, because I put off a repair for far too many months and it really cost me because of that. But that is what a retrograde is. But it will also be, for Venus, sometimes it is somebody in your past coming back, a past relationship that you need to reevaluate and relook at. Not saying maybe you should go back to it, but what do you have to relearn from that? What do you need to be reminded of? So that's the energy of Venus retrograde. And this is all falling on the same week where the north node and south nodes of the moon just shifted into Aries north and Libra south. And we did a video earlier this week on it, but just in case you didn't get a chance to see that, Aries energy, Leo energy, and Aries energy, ooh, that's a lot of what we call fire, a lot of fire energy. Watch out if your children seem to be just full steam ahead, because both of these energies create that, where the Libra energy is trying to balance that. That Libra energy is trying to keep us in the right type of energy alignment. If we have too much fire energy and we have two things creating a lot of fire right now, or your child, really fire burns. And people's feelings can get hurt, and physically they might even get hurt. So you gotta be careful with that with your children. So bring in some of that beautiful Libra, softer energy, and make sure you're talking to your children about their choices that they might be making, like that. That's what happens with Leo's energy and with the Aries. Boom, they make fast decisions. Things pop into our heads like that, and boom, 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 boom. And so it's a good time to just talk them over with your children, if any of that appears this week. And so what breath? I was thinking about, there's just so much of this going on, but there sure is a lot of fire energy going on. So what breath would be good to release that fire energy? And I think I did this last year for Leo. I actually think I had my youngest grandson with me to do it. I wish I had one of my grandchildren here with me. I'd have them doing it, because the kids absolutely love, love, love this breath. We did it all week in classes, and so it is called the lion's breath. The lion's breath is when you pretend to have your lion claws out. You take your tongue and stretch it to your chin as you exhale or breathe out, but you breathe in through the nose. So on the count of 3, let's all be lions with me for Leo, the lions. 1, I almost did it. 2, 3. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. And so that is going to release your fire. Then for my friends, for your heart, for Leo, the lover, the lionesses, let's do a breath for our heart, and ask your child to think about who they love. Just one thing, one person. Who do they love? And they don't have to tell you, because maybe in front of you, they're going to say you. In front of daddy, they're going to say daddy. In front of grandma, they're going to say grandma, whatever it might be. But think of somebody that you love. Put them inside of your heart. Close your eyes and feel that love for that person. Not a thing. Do not think of a thing. Kids are really good at that. But of a person. Or maybe it's a pet. You could think of a pet too. Take a deep breath in and think about how that person or pet makes you feel. How the love you feel for them just makes you smile from the inside out. How your body has almost that melting feeling because they make you so happy. And then breathe out. And that, my friends, is a breath for your heart and a breath to release that fire and Leo energy. Lastly, I want to just pay homage or take notice that today happens to also be Mary Magdalene's Day, or the Mary Magdalene feast that goes on for those of you that honor Mary Magdalene. And I have to say, I want to get out my Mary Magdalene book. If you've not read this and you want to know more about Mary Magdalene, it's called Mary Magdalene Revealed. And it's by Megan Watterson. What a great, great book on many stories about Mary Magdalene. I absolutely loved it. It was very eye-opening. So if you are honoring the next 40 days and today for Mary Magdalene, This is a really great book to read. And when I talk about 40 days, it's also, I was referring to the Venus retrograde. And I find it so interesting that the Venus retrograde, Venus all about love and giving of the heart, is falling on Mary Magdalene Day, because Mary Magdalene really was a very strong woman in the past, in the history with Jesus, that you don't always often hear about, but she really did operate from the heart center and operated out of love. And so I wish you all a beautiful first day of Leo season. Happy birthdays, Leos, or happy solar returns, as we say. A very easy Venus retrograde. I hope that you have a better time with it than I did. The planet Pluto blew up my Venus retrograde, but that's okay, I'll be fine. And a nice, easy 18-month transition of the Aries, Libra, North and South nodes that are going to be in your life for 18 months right now coming up. And I will leave you with all of that, and I will see you next time. Namaste. Have a great yoga day.